Hi. I know I haven't posted for a while. I haven't done a podcast. So many things have happened. In October, we sold our house in California and we came to Arizona to visit my sister-in-law. Right before we went to Arizona, like probably the week before, my oldest son was diagnosed with MS. And that's a really hard thing. After we got to Arizona, we were just supposed to stay in Arizona for the holidays. But one of my brother-in-laws got COVID and ended up in the hospital. He was in the hospital from November 14th until I want to say around the 20th of March. He was on a ventilator. It was touch and go. He was in a coma. It was a bad deal. My husband began getting sick in December. He had long haul COVID. For whatever reason, he didn't really get a lot of follow-up at Kaiser with it. And in December, he started getting really weak and really sick. And we went to the emergency room here in Arizona, and they couldn't really find anything. It started out with sort of a Bell's palsy, so they found that. But then about 10 days later, I had him back at the emergency room with dizziness and weakness, loss of appetite. His blood pressure was super low. And they still couldn't find anything. They did a lot of blood tests, CT scans, a lot of stuff. But they just couldn't see anything. So we went in February to have a follow-up with his doctor at Kaiser. She ran all kinds of tests. She did all kinds of stuff, sent him to a neurologist. The neurologist was basically like, I don't even know why you're here. She wasn't very good. We made an appointment for a second opinion from a different neurologist, but he couldn't get that appointment until April. It would have been sometime around this week, I think. He just kept getting sicker and sicker, and March 10th, he ended up in the hospital. They said he had kidney failure, but they were trying to just basically figure out what was going on with him. And they couldn't seem to figure it out. And then a different doctor came on board, and his big thing was, well, I'm getting ready to do the release papers to send you to a skilled nursing facility. And I said, well, how are you going to do that? You don't even know what's wrong with him. You don't have a treatment plan. Really pissed him off. I asked him another question the next day. He didn't like that I'd asked him the question. And the third day that he was there, my husband was in tremendous pain, and I was trying to get help for him, and I did lose my temper because nobody was responding. Nobody was coming to help him. Nobody was there was no urgency whatsoever. And he was in terrible pain. He was in pain all day. And eventually he died. So that's why I haven't been doing any podcasts lately. But the truth is, I will be okay. And I don't understand why this happened. I don't understand what's wrong with our medical community. And my cat is climbing on the back of my chair. But I do know that God is always good. That even through bad things, something good will come out of this. And that's just what I wanted to say.